Hello folks, it's Tony Fortunato from the technology firm. I figured I'm doing a lot of videos on how to update your tools. Make sure your tools are up to date. That's pretty simple. And I know it gets away from everybody. It sits in a closet. You don't use it for a while. But you should make maybe just a note in your Outlook calendar, whatever calendar you use, every 5 6 months. Just check tools, software, just update software, that kind of stuff. So anyways, here we go. So this is a profitap iota I have. And we'll do a quick update on that. So the way you do that is if you go to the left hand side, you highlight this little settings icon, firmware and license, click, and then down here it says an iota update is available. So profitap actually gives you a little kind of a warning to kind of make it sound or look obvious to you, and it tells you the current version is 2.10 and the latest version is 2.20. So there's two ways of doing it. I can do a file update if the iota does not have access to the internet. I've been in a lot of scenarios where corporations will not allow, or the iota can't go out to the internet for whatever reason. Doesn't matter. It just can't. So in that case, you do the file update, download the file, and apply the file, and off you go to the races. In this office, we can do a cloud update. I'm going to give that a shot. Click, and it says we're going to update it, and then off it goes. Searching for the file, downloading the package 2.20, which is the latest version. And what I might just do is if this takes too long or longer than I think it should, I'll pause it and then I'll unpause it when it's done. But this, again, this network, it's got gig up and down, so it's pretty quick bandwidth wise. Sometimes it's just the tool itself. In this case, the iota has to download the file, sometimes extract the file, obviously check to make sure it's not corrupted, all that kind of stuff, and then apply it. So I'm going to just pause this because I don't want you just sitting here watching this thing go. Oh, it says installing the firmware package. That's cool. So we're making some headway. Maybe this will go quicker than I think. So I'll just go another 5 more seconds, and if not, I will pause the video. So here we go. Going to pause it. I just resumed the recording just for a moment, just to let you know that I looked over at the unit. I can't show this to you, but the front of the unit has 2 LEDs, and right now they are flashing green and orange, or I think yellow, the manual may say. But it's flashing, so it's obviously doing some work. If you do not have a visual on the tool, it's in some floor, some closet, some building somewhere else, you can have somebody to walk over and look at it, and that way you'll be assured that it's actually doing something and it's not hung up. So I'm going to pause this again, and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, so it's done flashing. Right now I've got one green LED solid and the other is flashing to indicate that it's capturing. And this is the screen that we got. All I do is just add a habit, and don't know if it's right or wrong, it's just what I do. I'm going to hit refresh or reload just to have a nice fresh page, because the current version a moment ago was incorrect. It was the old one. So now I see it's 2.20. This is 2.20. It worked just fine. You might just want to go back to your dashboard. Depending on the updates, sometimes if something squirrely happens, you may have to reboot the device just to make it start capturing, or stop and start capturing, that sort of thing. But just give it a few minutes. Come back here and I don't know, let's click the last 5 minutes, and then make sure that it starts capturing data again. So there you go, folks. That's how to update your profitap iota.